the new Parkway Theater, where good food, diverse entertainment, and community create a place for everyone. For showtimes and special events, check out www.thenewparkway.com. You are listening to High Score 510, where real talk is our vernacular.
Just want to come and let you know that you are a bitch nigga.
Oh, the owner of the podcast is here. Darius Pork Bell. Captain P-Funk is here. He's watching Lamar Jackson dime up DeAndre Hopkins.
Jared, can I get back in the fucking league, please?
If somebody drops out, you are top on the list.
No, man. I don't want to hear that. You got to kick whoever took my... Man, you know what, Jared? No, man. I'm actually not even going to go down this road. I'm going to get too frustrated. I'm going to keep my calm right now because I already felt my blood pressure go up in 2 seconds. I was like, damn, I'm getting dizzy. I'm about to start yelling. I need to chill out.
You eat a dick, nigga! You eat a dick!
Testing 1, 2, can you hear me?
Start this shit up. Jared, starting this shit up. Start this shit up, Jared.
Let's make sure we... stretch it out, Jared. All right, well, y'all ready to start the show? Pedro is not ready to start the show. He's managing one of two things. Diabetes or autism. Or
also got to manage... yeah, that too. So actually, I'm managing 5 things. Autism, diabetes, taxes that came out of nowhere. But I'm just glad I don't have to pay that much this year.
Mm-hmm.
Let me say autism, taxes. Oh, and black women.
Come on. I knew that was coming. Pedro is struggling to emotional black women at that. Pedro is struggling right now as he's juggling multiple things, and we'll see. Maybe he can get it under control in the coming moments, but as we get ready to record the show. But welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You are listening to the High Score 510 podcast. You can catch us at High Score 510 on the Instagram, the YouTube, and on the Twitter at HorcruxHipster. Also, check out our TikTok and Patreon page. And we are here with...
This is AG3 coming at you fast as I can. It seems like everything going fast now. I feel like I ain't been in my house for like 5 days, man. Like for only 2 days in the last 2 weeks.
It's been busy.
Yeah, running me to death.
All right. Well, here's your soundbite. I got you the one that only Gary Anthony Williams as Uncle Ruku speaking at Comic-Con about Black Panther.
What would Uncle Ruckus think of Black Panther?
First of all, ain't no such thing as a black superhero. Spider-Man is a white man. Peter Parker, that's a white man. Superman is a white man from a different country. Of course, he's an alien, so Donald Trump might send his ass away from here. Iron Man is a white man. There's no such thing as a black superhero. Black folks make crime. They do not prevent crime. So if there was a Black Panther right now, I'd send his black ass to jail and tell him you go get in the corner and take a shit in your litter box, you damn panther.
And that's your word.
That's the reality of it all.
I appreciate it.
Oh, I just fist bumped a What a horrible day. What a horrible day.
Is Black Panther a superhero, or is he just a sham and is a token that was put up by the corporate elites to make money off black people?
Yeah, first of all, I remember going to see Black Panther 1 with a certain person who kept complaining, why didn't they use a real country? Why he got to be from Wakanda?
I don't know who that would have been, but I agree with it.
Why don't you click your heels together 3 times and go back to Africa?
Mm-hmm. Complaining. They should use a real country. The Jews stole this fake country.
All these other superheroes represent the United States of America.
There's some that represent Russia.
Oh, yeah. Or the Red Guardian or whatever his name was.
And some that represent Europe.
Exactly. They get real country names. Now, except for the Scarlet Witch and her brother, I don't think they represented a real country, but still, it just doesn't, maybe they just don't care about those smaller Eastern Bloc countries, Eastern European countries, or African countries. Shang-Chi got to represent China.
Was he representing China or Taiwan? I can't remember where he went.
Either way, he came from a real country, and it wasn't a fake country. It is what it is. All right, and we are here with...
Hello, everybody. It's been a while. Your favorite truck driver, Captain People, coming at you on this tax season, this part 2, tax season part 2. Just finish up my taxes. Realize I don't really make any money, and I'm gonna throw this trucking business in the trash.
Sounds like a good time. Get rid of that. Get rid of that business and all them bills. It's one less thing to worry about, and you only have to worry about juggling 3 things in a emotional Black woman.
Become a full-time gigolo.
Throw the Baby Express in the trash.
All right. Well, here's your soundbite, Pedro. Oh shit! Lamar Jackson over here trying to run around like a jitterbug nigga. Oh, he gone. He gone.
Yeah, he gone.
Oh, taking a hit though. You don't want to hit. You don't want to be taking it.
Live. We are looking live.
We are watching live the Sunday night of opening weekend in the NFL. We got the Buffalo Belichicks and the Baltimore shithole city Ravens, according to Trump, that are going at it. And right now, Baltimore is up 35-25. Here's a soundbite, Captain P-Funk. Run, nigga. Run, nigga. Run, nigga. Run, nigga. Run, nigga. Yes.
That's your soundbite right there, Pedro.
Yes.
Come on, Jared.
Yes.
Yeah, that's your soundbite right there.
Did somebody throw some on the field right there at the end?
Probably did, because they already acting a fool. Someone did someone threw a water bottle right at him, Jared.
Yeah.
It hit everybody's feet.
All right, well, here's your soundbite, Captain P-Funk.
Leave these little pretty girls alone, bro. They don't put their elbow in it. I'm going to keep it 100. Over there looking at, oh, she bad. Oh, look at her Instagram. Oh, she a 9, she a 10. No, I'll get you a 5 or a 6 who going to put some elbow into it and going to be down for you on some 100. You know what I'm saying? They going to look at you like, why he with her? Don't worry about why I'm with her, because she going to do everything you ain't doing.
All right, that one's for you, Pedro.
It's funny that he's saying that sitting next to a real pretty woman.
A real pretty woman's. Yeah, Pedro, go get you a 5 or a 6, maybe even a 3 or a 4. Get you that elbow grease in.
Pedro, go out and get you a solid 2.
I can't do it, bro.
Get you a solid 2, maybe even a 1.
Might as well just get you a dead woman at this point.
Exactly.
Pedro, go out there and get you a big, fluffy, lazy dog. That'll be good enough. Just fluffy, just where you can put your feet underneath when you get cold.
Pedro, just go ahead and go get a leather body pillow.
Oh yeah, that'll even be better, Pedro. Just go out and get you.
Yep.
Cut a hole in it 3/4 way down.
Pedro, just go out there and get you a subscription to black.com.
Do any of y'all know what a BBC is?
And we are here with...
What's up, y'all? It's Darius, owner of the podcast, a.k.a. Jared's Nightmares. I like that. That's going to be our new wrestling name, Jared's Nightmares.
Oh, shit. I'm worried now. Now I'm worried. Here's a soundbite, Darius. It's a woman going on a rant about Subway.
Have you ever told a nigga to bend over and took your 2 point fingers and opened up his asshole and sucked the turd that's sitting at the tip out of his ass? No? Then why in the fuck is Subway sandwiches $20 motherfucking a piece, bitch? I just walked out of Subway and didn't even know I paid $53 fucking for 2 foot longs? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? I thought the damn Subways was $5. Where's the damn $5 foot longs? I wouldn't have got no fucking sandwiches had I known that they was $18.99 each. And I ain't even add shit to the sandwiches. Subway, what the fuck is going on, bitch? $18.99 for some
That's
cold
a lot of
cups?
modifications right there.
Is you out of your fucking mind, bitch? Y'all ain't even no real fucking deli. I'm mad as fuck. I'm never gonna do a collaboration with y'all. $18.99 for a motherfucking foot long, bitch.
$18.99 for a Coca combo. That's crazy.
Hold on, that's the cheapest sandwich they got.
Oh, that is. I agree. That's crazy.
Remember, Pedro, Coca combo was $2.
Coca combo was like $2.50 tops, dog.
It's the cheapest sandwich they got.
I mean, I'm pretty sure at the airport it was like a $7 sandwich when I got it recently.
She got 3 bags of chips that came out to $9.
Bro, and then she added extra bacon for $4, 3 chips. The Titan turkey said, I don't know what that is, but dang, taxable amount is $2.50. Yes, you're right, $53.13.
That's crazy.
I would say go ahead and keep that.
Yeah, I would have been like, never mind, I'm walking out. I've been kicked out of better places than the Subway. And my name is Jared, aka DJ Art, with 2 T's for a double dose of that tink tink. The D is silent, so it's just Jart. And here's my soundbite.
My sister, Black Queen, my name is Elgin Bokare Thotmas Smith. That's Thotmas, like the god of thinking. Thank you very much. So nice to meet you. Oh, and I'm 38 years old.
Okay, nice to meet you. Can you please tell us why you popped your balloon?
Well, even though I'm a firm believer in black queens forever and snow bunnies never, but I am certainly trying to build an empire, and that is very much hard to do when you have a young lady with a name that sounds like it comes from the Caucasus Mountains.
This fool was, oh my God.
It's also hard to build an empire when you 38 and you still wearing faded denim jackets with multiple front pockets.
It's also hard to build an empire with a black queen when you like to be naked with black kings.
I am delivered.
He might be delivered.
I don't like men no more. I thought I like women. Women.
And Tyrese news. Yes. In Tyrese news this week, he was spent some real game and some real knowledge. Even E40 gave him the prayer hand emojis as he was at a round table sitting with other rich black men talking about regular black people problems. I think this is the clip.
I want y'all to know I got $10 billion on my name, and the Lord Jesus Christ stays on my tongue. Professing my love for the kingdom is everywhere I go. These are Transformers. I was in Transformers 1, 2, and 3, directed by Michael Bay. The moment that I knew we was doing this interview, I came and I put this cross in between both of these robots, and I was able to make a connection that, oh my God, these Transformers has finally met the most powerful Transformer ever.
Come on.
The Lord Jesus Christ. Y'all caught up in the robot.
That's good.
I'm caught up in the ultimate transformer, the man who has literally transformed my life.
Oh, never mind. Sorry. This was him speaking on Transformers and Jesus de Cristo.
I say, Jared, this don't match nothing in your introduction.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, man.
There's been a couple different clips. There was another flooded cruise ship video he reposted without any captions or... anyways,
he got to stop doing streams.
Captain P-Funk is Jesus Christ, the ultimate transformer.
My bad. Everybody's in my way right now.
Yeah, that nigga's relationship is transforming right now.
Yeah, and I'm thinking it's probably time to transform it. Yeah, that's Jesus Christ does transform people's spirits and souls. I've seen Jesus Christ transform many a souls. I watch Aaron transform into a good Christian man and into a man whore as soon as he went to college.
You shouldn't even be hanging out with this pervert.
I don't hang out with him. I work with him, and that's it. I tried to introduce him to a few nice people. He made a fool of himself. I don't mess with him, baby. That's not me.
But I don't know if that was Jesus or the devil.
God damn it, Pedro. You just took away my Christianity in one saying. I don't know if Jesus Christ is the ultimate transformer, but he's like that from Transformer 1, the one that can make other things the Transformers. He made Nick Cannon transform from a Christian boy to basically a sexual reproduction machine. He made Tyrese transform from a dude that was just singing on the back of a bus to actually being in Transformers. He made Andrew C. Caldwell transform from like men's and wearing purses to being delivered.
I'm not gay. I would not date a man. I would not carry a purse. I would not put on makeup. I will love a woman.
Yeah, I wanna give Tyrese a quick little nickname. I know he don't want a new nickname, but I think I got the perfect one. Decepticon.
He is a Decepticon. He is.
He's a Decepticon.
You know what? Maybe I'll create a new game called Django, Degenerate, or Decepticon.
I like it.
You know what? That might be a good one. We might have to go with that. Well, I'm gonna workshop that a little bit more, but we might put that one on the books one of these days.
Am I the only one aroused right now?
In news this week, a Florida man, or a ninja, depending on how you equate him, stated that Florida will be ending all vaccine mandates. Let's get ready to spread love and ideology of no vaccines.
What I'm most excited about is an announcement that we're going to make, that we're making now, which is that the Florida Department of Health, in partnership with the governor, is going to be working to end all vaccine mandates in Florida law. All of them. All of them. All of them. Every last one of them.
The Florida Surgeon General announced that all vaccine mandates will be ended and was basically applauded in resounding form for this news.
Was that shit real?
I believe so.
I don't even know why they clapped it. Florida ain't even been living by a fucking vaccine mandates. They ain't even work.
Well, we'll see who dies the fastest, especially with all those exotic animals they got down there. I don't understand why these idiots, did they read anything in history? People back in the day just die of polio, measles, mumps.
Well, that's not
idiotic.
Important. That's not important because we are not taking Big Pharma's rules anymore.
Okay. And see, it's a double-edged sword. It's because the government used to put so much extra junk in them shots, and people thinking it's what causing their kids to have autism. Mm-hmm. Is why nobody trusts the government no more. And that is their fault instead of separating the sides.
Unless you live in a Negro community or a Pole white trash community, you don't have to worry about them putting too much in it and, basically spraying your community with these toxins that they want to test out on people.
Both sides. This is both sides. This is the ignorance of the crowd of the people, poor people, and these natural medicine ass idiots. The other side is the government putting so much crap or allowing Big Pharma to, experiment on niggas.
I'm gonna keep it real, man. Listen, anybody who's clapping for this shit and they're really excited about it, are probably the type of white people that I'm okay with dying anyway.
Right.
My thing is like, who's really worried about chickenpox? Who's worried about measles anymore? It's gone. It's past. It's not a thing anymore. Not because of vaccines, though, but because of white Jesus. And white Jesus. I don't know, other things, maybe. New technology. Well, the thing that really gets me, though, is that there's this whole anti-education and technology and knowledge. Like all of it's been, hijacked by some cabal and conspiracy group that's trying to control the world, which partially they are because they have proximity to it. And that's how they can use it to their to be advantageous. That's just the nature of our society, and that's the nature of a power structure that is ours as such, right? But I'm tired of people being anti-technology, anti-science when, nigga, did you get into a car today? Because I'm pretty sure that took scientists. Nigga, did you put on a dry fit shirt that was processed and then shipped, and they used technology and science to create shipping routes to then send it within a couple of days? That's technology. That's science. So all this anti-science anti-woke shit that they want to associate science with wokeness, it's like, no, science is always going to be woke because it's awakening places that we don't know or have any knowledge of. So yeah, it can be woke if that's what you want to turn woke into a negative thing. But I'm tired of stupid people thinking that we don't need this science. This science is bad. Unless it's, the one that says, the size of the brain, like Calvin Candy had. What was that one called? It's the name of the Roots album. Those pseudosciences that have been proven to not be real sciences, that's fine. But I'm pretty sure that vaccines...
Things fall apart?
No, not things fall apart. God damn it. When
things gonna change?
No, it's phrenology.
We will be serving white cake.
All I'm saying is people need to shout out to my boy Nip Money. I got in an argument with him last night around the campfire because
last night?
Yep, and it's where Charles once again was like, "Yeah, Nathan, you making it real hard to be on your side." The problem is that stupid people are allowed in our new modern social media era to be amplified on the equal plane, if not greater, because of the incentivization of viral and divisive shit that gets incentivized. It gets more views. It's propped up because it gets people mad and people respond to it, right? So these people are being platformed greater or at a higher propensity because they're stupid and they say stupid shit. And this is what I told Nathan. I said, back in the day, it might not have always been fair. It might have been abusive in some components of the world. But at the same time, when stupid people were listening to adults talk or people that had intelligence talk about something that needed a specific set of intelligence or general intelligence, when they decided to chime in and say something stupid, what did they get told to do? Number one, shut the fuck up. Number two, go sit in the corner. Adults are talking. That's what is not happening nowadays. That is the problem. We need to figure out, we need a whole reckoning in our society about stupid people and their ideologies that you can't even really say is an ideology because there isn't a reason and a backing to it. It isn't logistically a rational, pathways to it throughout it to then bring it to whatever the ultimate point is. We need to have a reckoning where we tell stupid people and people who want to be ignorant or don't want to know and don't want to have the knowledge set to shut the fuck up and go sit down in the corner. Adults are talking.
Boo! Hey, you with the afro! Give it a rest! Beat it! Put the music back on!
In other news, Donald Trump has emerged.
DT.
And he's perfectly fine. Well, maybe not perfectly fine, but Donald Trump was missing for about 6 days after a string of always being in front of the camera and saying all kinds of crazy, riffing off the cuff type shit. He was MIA with no public appearances or press conferences or anybody seeing him like, oh shit, who the fuck was that?
Derrick Henry.
Mother bitch. Hold on, I gotta check my fantasy team. Anyways. Donald Trump was mysteriously MIA, and some people were speculating, the internet, that he had died, and they were trying to cover it up and figure out what to do.
I keep seeing clips of him, so I didn't know he was gone.
He told me he thought it was a clone.
He was gone from Tuesday. After a Tuesday press conference, he had no speaking engagements until the following, I think, Monday or Tuesday.
Maybe they're briefing him on how to lie about the Epstein files.
Some people are speculating it has to do with his degrading health and his potential that he has heart failure and is not doing well. And some people speculated he might have had a stroke.
I think it was a clone. They're cloning him.
Well, have no fear because DT is back. Donald Trump is back and he's better than ever.
Somehow Palpatine returned in that last movie that didn't make no sense. And you hear the dude saying somehow Palpatine returned. That's how it is.
Well, he is back and he's back to his old ways. As he posted on Saturday, on True Social, I love the smell of deportations in the morning. Chicago about to find out why it's called the Department of War. True Social. Here's the meme he posted.
No, he did not make that. Who?
Somebody made it for him. AI made it for him. And it says, Chipocalypse now.
Oh my God, that would make sense.
Chicago.
Chipocalypse now.
Chipocalypse, yeah. Are you guys ready for Donald Trump to be back?
We're ready for the National Guard to come in and fight for Donald Trump. Because Donald Trump ain't out in the streets doing nothing. He's running his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Chicago needs to clean up their
God damn it, Patron.
Yeah, Patron.
Darius, are you excited about Donald Trump coming back strong with an Apocalypse Now meme?
Just put me back in the league, nigga. I don't know what type of white shit you're talking about right now.
Darius still fighting to get back in that league.
I tried to get back in the lead. I asked him right before y'all got on earlier. You know what I said, Jared, can you just stop playing, man, and put me back in the league? He said, yeah. As soon as someone else drops out, there'll be a spot open. I'll put you on the list.
I said you're number one on the list. You're number one on the wait list.
I thought y'all put you on the list. But the fact that I'm on a wait list is crazy, bro. Can't you just open up 2 slots, even slots?
Well, we've had a really good balanced league with 10 teams for a long time now, and I've even convinced other people to make their leagues 10 teams because of the fact that it allows there to be some kind of ability to pick up decent enough players that can buoy you for injury periods / for some stretch runs. So if I go to 12, it's gonna be really thin and problematic.
I'm just gonna put myself on mute. I have nothing to say.
You know what? You see how agitated he is now? I know. Let's make lemonade. Okay. Let's go to work.
In other news, the National Guard is still in D.C. and it's costing American taxpayers. If they're there for 3 months, it would cost them more than it would cost to operate public housing for the entire unhoused population in D.C. for an entire year. So hopefully we get to that 3-year mark so we can look at the non-wasteful government spending being used by this administration.
Well, that also goes both ways. I was watching a program about some Democratic, some left-leaning people out here trying to get people off the streets. Maricopa County has places for transients to go. Even Glendale, there's a smaller city inside of Maricopa County, has homing for, the transients and people on drugs, people having mental issues. And a lot of these people don't even want to get off the street. So I'm hoping they bring the tanks to clean these niggas up too.
That's what I was going to say. I was like, Jared, they could put all that money towards the transient housing. They ain't going. A lot of them ain't going.
And these are left-leaning people, Jared.
You know what? Here's the deal. Being left-leaning, right-leaning, it's left-leaning. Let's not associate progressives and leftists of saying that we want homeless people and they should just be allowed to live and do whatever. That's not the case. I think that's what's been conflated through strategic and very meticulous language of
put them in jail, Jared.
Sir, political actor.
With anybody that's doing fentanyl needs to go to jail. If you do fentanyl in front of in front of a bus stop with kids on the bus stop, you should go to jail.
Well, I'm not arguing that. That's not even what I was saying. What I'm saying is that I think that the leftists and progressives want to see money allocated in a way that will, number one, still preserve some of these people's dignity to some degree, but also give them the resources, as many chances as possible within reason, to hopefully get back on their feet or have some sustainable way to not just be sitting and living on the street. And then if they are addicted to drugs, drug addicts that are also living on the street, that's something else that we could, have a way that has a dignified way of, helping support them through that, out of that. Or if they are breaking the law in a way that is detrimental to the community, yes, there should be
like they're trying to bring back crack houses, Pedro.
Yeah, well,
they do they crack,
and I actually like that era when the crackheads that they crack in the house.
Mm-hmm. I bet you did like that era.
You smoke crack, don't you?
Yeah, because the music was good. I didn't see you do your crack.
Mm-hmm.
You hid it away from everybody. I don't like public crack smoking.
I don't know much about crack, but it seems like a lot of crack.
Now you might get woken up when that big ass battle ram came roaming down the street.
Yeah,
crashing into the side of a house. But other than
here's another problem with the funding, Jared. Just like down in California, when them folks were paying themselves or had a salary, it was taking government money they was getting and paying themselves a salary of $300,000, $200,000 a year, helping people try to find homes. They was actually robbing from the fund. That's another problem we have. That needs to be regulated, and they should be building homes under market value. You should be using cheaper material.
Oh, they don't trust me. They gonna use cheap material and charge above market.
So what would happen? They would build all these nice places, then lose the government contracts to all these investors. When they're not supposed to buy it, the investors find a loophole.
Well,
so they end up selling the people out on the street.
It sounds like high-paid people that are already high-paid could be doing a better job of regulating and keeping track of these things not being, done in with the spirit of what the money was given to them for, or the spirit of what the idea that was created for this program for. That's an issue. There's a lot of people that still get paid a lot of money that are not doing that job. So we could just say, hey, auditor, hey, economist, hey, regulator, come inspect, and then let's make sure we're inspecting the company that follows through the same way that all these organizations that take donations, like 60 to 70% of it goes towards paying for administrative fees and all these other things. And then they get like 30 to 35% at most, maybe 40 if you're lucky, of the actual donations goes to the actual victims of the cause that it's for. So as much as we want to discuss these things as though there's this is the problem and that's the problem, there are ways to find solutions for it. Is that the system has been
not leaning left, Jared.
The next time you get in trouble, call a crackhead.
The system has been allowed to line the pockets of people who are in, once again, the proximity to power. And this is something else. This is another little thing. We have all these things that say, about psychology, and we can, create these pathologies and understand the mind of a serial killer, or understand the mind of a narcissist or whoever, all these different things, right? How about we start doing psych evaluations and really evaluating the people that are being put in these positions? If you don't pass the cognitive or the psychosocial test that can be created, it's not created already, but can be created, then you don't get to run for that position. You don't get to apply for this job. If you have a propensity for being greedy, manipulative, deceitful, and lying and not doing that, no. If you think if you are on a power trip and you got a baby dick mentality, you can't be a cop. If you don't have a certain level of empathy or sympathy or just, compassion for the community you work in, you don't get to be in that position. If we do that, society would be a lot better. We don't. I tell you this, some of the motherfuckers, I remember at Davis, some motherfuckers that were like, I'm running for ASUC president or secretary, this, that, and the other. I was like, they come and talk to you, schmooze you, try to talk to you. I'm like, these people got no depth. These people are not the brightest. What makes them qualified or good?
Some of those girls running for ASUC were cute.
That's fine. There's a lot of cute girls on the college campus. My point is that there's people that want and are attracted to these positions of power or proximities to power. They want to have that glitz and glamour to be seen to some degree, but they also want to have that ability to have their hands in the cookie jar or in the baking bowl and get to add the ingredients they want to add, take the ingredients out they want to take out. You know what I'm saying? Eat the majority of the cookies and say there's only 15 cookies made when there was 30 and they kept the rest of them. These are the motherfuckers that we need to really start. Hey, how are we going to reshape our society? So, it is what it is. In other news, the left has a new superhero, as MAGA culture has been appropriated by our new superhero, Gavin Newsome.
The reason why all these cars ain't got no damn stickers on our license plates driving around.
Damn the stickers on the license plates. Gavin Newsome is going head on with Donald Trump, mocking him, making fun of him, and doing his own parody skits of his news and pressers. He even has his own merch called MAGA. Make America Gavin Again. What do you guys think about the appropriation of MAGA culture?
I'm feeling it. I love it.
I actually like it too.
One hat says Newsome was right about everything.
I just like the energy, man. I like what he's doing. This is new level of trolling. This is, because I remember the day it happened. It's probably maybe a month ago now. Gavin Newsome gets on his Instagram. He wakes up one morning and he goes, all right, y'all, I just want to make an announcement. From now on, the stuff that you used to see on my Instagram, you're not going to see anything like that anymore. Everything that you see now, moving forward, it's going to be against Donald Trump. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I have to stoop this low. I'm sorry that I have to basically start acting like him. But at this point, he's punching an American in the mouth, so I'm going to punch him right back. I'm going to do everything he's doing. I'm going to do everything that he does to incite whatever he's doing with Americans. The fact that he's just trolling him back equally is pretty awesome. I'm going to be real. It's pretty tight.
In other news, breaking news: the Buffalo Bills are about to sneak one out with a real shitty win.
They see your boy Derrick Henry fumbling the damn ball for no reason.
Yeah, Derrick Henry
trying to stiff somebody or stiff arm
in the backfield. Yeah.
I agree. I think the Democrats have done lost me with all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Not endorsing Mamdani, not endorsing other candidates that are don't have big donors and have people voting them or voting for them.
Right.
And
Democrats don't get it, Jared. They literally stuck on the upper class in trying to help out black people, and they don't get it. They lost black people. Black people are gone. You can forget about it, especially those niggas they putting up there.
I like the tea that Gavin Newsome has here, though, Pedro. He's got him put his head down solemnly, and it has Kid Rock, Hulk Hogan with angel wings, and who is that? What's his name? Tucker Carlson, all leaning with their hands on his shoulder.
Yeah, that's fire.
Tucker Carlson be going in on Trump lately.
If he had that on black, I'll cop right down.
Yeah, his shop, man. You can buy the flags, you can buy the shirts, you can buy everything. Maybe he's realized the grift is real and worth it. I can appreciate the energy going at him in the same vein that he's gone at everybody else, but it's also unbecoming. So I don't know. At least he's not being Batman about it. So I guess you know what? I'm gonna roll with it and see where it goes. Hopefully it turns into something, bigger and better. Like maybe the Democrats. Well, no, he's a corporate centrist Dem, so I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. In other news, or in sports news, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are engaged. Is this the end of Taylor Swift's angsty genius as a musician?
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce both need to retire. Travis Kelce got his one of his weapons hurt. I heard Shannon Sharp talking about he ain't never ran into a wide receiver on a pick route or a crossing route.
He ain't paying no attention to that.
Yeah, because Travis Kelce was looking in the crowd, looking for Taylor Swift's sign.
I think we can't blame him. Taylor. We can blame Taylor for this one. She was like, "Hey, I want you to have your home improvement, Jonathan Taylor Thomas and all the brothers haircut, where he has bangs that come down right over the corners of his eyes. That '90s haircut." And I think it's been hard for him to see. His peripherals might be a little affected by that. So it's an easy fix.
When did he get that haircut?
Oh, you haven't seen?
No, I missed that. No.
Travis Kelce had it. There's been pictures of him and her, and he has the little Jonathan Taylor Thomas and the home improvement haircut, bro.
Can't wait to see that.
You got the widest haircut he could find. Probably went on Google and said, "Where can I get the widest haircut?"
I learned a lot from Sharon, and I learned a lot from Little T. Martin. Quite frankly, I'll miss them both very much.
All right. Well, is this good news for the Chiefs and Travis Kelce that he's engaged now, or is this going to be a precipitous drop off for him?
Precipitous drop off.
He gonna forget the place. He be thinking about all the different things he's got to do for the wedding. He's like, how many floral arrangements do we need as centerpieces? Mm-hmm. Should each table have live, laugh, love wood carvings sprayed in gold and red on the table?
Probably trying to figure out a way he could carry the baby so she can keep touring.
He gonna forget route combinations because he's trying to remember phone numbers of different photographers and florists. In other news, the NBA is doing its fans a favor. We didn't really get a chance to talk about this shit, but the NBA is doing its fans a favor. As you'll be able to watch basketball 7 days a week. There will always be a game on for those crackhead ass grown men sack riding diehard fans that just can't get enough. You might have to download the Core 5 streaming platforms to be able to watch them all, but yeah, you can watch basketball 7 days a week on about how many different.
You got to pay a lot of money to watch basketball 7 days a week too. But watch these fools not show up and play hard for 7 days a week.
How many different channels and platforms they got games on, AG3?
NBC, Peacock, ESPN. I don't know. I feel like there's just extra shit. I mean, I don't know, man. It's hard to keep up with that shit.
I'm pretty sure YouTube TV was on there too.
Probably.
What about Amazon?
I think Amazon might have had a game or two. Who knows?
Well, yeah, talk about saturation of the market. The NBA is going to be out there. And is this a good thing for fans?
Nope.
Oh, why not?
Because you see how hard these fools don't play on Tuesdays and Mondays.
We gotta look up some metrics of the Monday night games or the Tuesday games after a weekend out where the players have had a good time and see because I feel like every day is a weekend for an NBA player the way they're based upon their work hours when they're not on the road.
It is, but think about it. The better game's gonna be on Sunday. Think about what Monday night is. We're gonna be getting some crap games.
No, we'll see. We shall see. Well, hopefully the NBA, this is good exposure for the NBA. Get some new fans who might accidentally just be on one of the random apps, see a game on and pop it on, and then they become a fan of a new team somewhere. That's how I became a fan of the Chicago Cubs for a little while there. It's because everybody
on TV,
WGN, they was on TV.
WGN, yeah, that's the same here. I was a kind of a Cub fan growing. I was a Dodger and Cub fan.
Why do we have WGN in the Bay Area?
We had it in LA too. We had it in LA. They
made sure everyone had WGN to be able to watch the Cubs play in the middle of the day because they weren't allowed to have night games. In summertime, you could see a lot of baseball every day. Mark Grace, Sammy Chosa, man. Oye, man. Sammy Neapolitan Sosa.
I was watching it back in the Ryan Sandberg and Greg Maddux days.
Yeah.
I missed the last part. What y'all talking about? NBA on NBC?
Everything.
The NBA is going to be on a lot of channels.
7 days a week, Pedro.
You're going to be on YouTube?
YouTube Planet Apes.
No, but you can probably find your domestic dispute case on YouTube.
Come on. You can find my domestic dispute case on Facebook Reels.
I like that. You look like a Court TV type of nigga.
Yeah, you can see a reenactment on a myriad of Tubi movies also. This is a dramatization of Captain P-Funk and his marital issues.
Speaking of Tubi, man, fuck you, Jerry.
All right. Well, in other news, the NFL opening weekend, week 1. Let's get to the NFL rundown.
Hey, y'all, I think we should have an intervention. All right, Jared, listen, it's an intervention. We better have a quick intervention between me, you, and these other two niggas.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, Jared, it has been brought to my attention that you're still doing the butt plug with the cocaine rubbed on it.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
You got to stop that, Jared. Your life is in shambles. You're wasting your good years. And did he tell you got the midget pregnant?
I didn't say that.
Yeah, man, the midget pregnant. They're gonna have an even smaller midget.
Good Lord.
That nigga paid for it.
Got a midget baby.
Jared baby gonna look like a Labubu.
Come on.
Jerry, I thought you used condom when you sleep with women.
That nigga no, you know condoms. He put his dick through peach rings.
All right, well, NFL Week 1. Let's start off where the week started. The Cowboys fell to the Eagles, 24-20, in a nail biter that proved that CeeDee Lamb can't catch.
Prove he shouldn't be making that much money.
As a Cowboy fan, let's just say the Cowboys defense didn't look as good or bad against the run as I was hoping or anticipated. Regardless of which, they don't have Micah Parsons anymore, but CD can't catch. Fuck Jerry Jones, by the way, because he's a piece of shit. A.J. Brown was held to 1 target and 1 catch in the game. And the tush push is still effective. Ain't that a bitch? Anyway,
he don't need multiple receptions. He just needs to do what he do against a secondary where he can really get off. So it don't matter. This secondary was kind of tight.
Well, he is getting paid a lot of money. Not as much as CeeDee Lamb, who can't catch.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Not as much as Tyreek Hill. Not as much as CeeDee Lamb. I mean, he can get a real big payday.
The Chiefs fell to the Chargers in Sao Paulo, Brazil, on Friday night. What happened there?
I don't know. You tell me, man. You said a camping trip on the first week of football, and I missed that game.
Me too.
I'll tell you what happened, y'all. Chiefs still trying to run that offense without talent. You have a quarterback that, and I don't understand this. Patriots did it, but it seemed like No. Well, the Patriots knew what you were doing.
Patriots had Gronkowski. They had a little bit of talent. They didn't. We always act like Tom Brady had nobody. No, he had Gronk all those years. He had Aaron Hernandez those 3 years before he was off shooting people. 4 years before he was off shooting people.
While he was shooting people, they had him.
He had Judd Edelman, who was a great sure-handed slot receiver. It's like, let's get rid of this whole Peyton Manning didn't have talent.
Well, he also got to throw a lot of option routes that were in the flats or less than 7 yards. Regardless of which, I think we have to really worry that the Chiefs are going to have a Super Bowl hangover this year because their offense look impotent. And Travis Kelce's over there worried about his wedding more so than not taking out his own teammates.
I wouldn't take too much from that game in Brazil. They shouldn't have that damn game in Brazil. It was late too. This is a stupid ass game.
Yeah, but you gotta put more talent around Patrick Mahomes. The problem. I think Pacheco's a problem because he always seems like he's out trying to outrun his blocks all the time. So they're gonna need a running back. I think they need to concentrate on getting somebody in there to feature as a running back. And of course, they need wide receivers. You can't gimmick your way like you've been doing, and everybody figures it out. You know, that's the Chargers look like. Okay, we know what you're going to run on this play because this guy's in this package.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, the Chiefs got a late score, but otherwise the game was not as close as it looked.
I never try to put too much into week one.
Well, we have the Super Bowl hangover, which is, a high percentage of teams that lose the Super Bowl have a rough year afterwards. Number two, because they also lose players, but also, like Pedro said, they trying to run the offense when they had the Tyreek there. That they don't have anymore.
Well, they're not running out of offense no more. That's why they were dinking and dunking all last year.
And that's not going to get them nowhere.
They're running a different offense than Tyreek. They're in shotgun more. They weren't in a shotgun a lot with Tyreek when he was there. They're in shotgun. They're running out of shotgun. That's one reason they got all those. That's the reason why they keep getting all pro centers and guards, because they're actually proving us wrong, because teams are usually shitty running out of shotgun, but for some reason they're great at it. But I think that's the reason why they invested so much money in their center and guards. But they drafted a left tackle this year. The most glaring issue was left tackle last year. They had no left tackle. They drafted the Alabama left tackle. They used their draft capital to move up, get him. And so we'll see. It's week one. They played a quality opponent. They played in a shitty-ass place, Brazil. The players have bitched about it the last 2 years of playing there.
Well, we'll revisit in a few weeks. And when the Chiefs are 1-4,
they might be, but let's revisit it and see. They played a quality team. Like I said, let's go. It's supposed to be rundown. Let's go to the next game.
All right. The Dolphins came out on fire as the not white guy, Mike McDaniels, coached them to a nail-biter loss, 8-33 against the Colts and Danny Dimes.
That's a team that's in trouble, the Dolphins. They don't have no defense.
In the circles, the management, to personnel, like Aaron said, no defense. And I thought they picked up some. They lost. They traded the cornerback. God,
yeah, they traded the corner for safety. They have no defense. Their offense ain't working. I think his system is just shot. It was creative. It caught people by surprise, and now
they figured it out. And he wasn't successful. Probably because he was back listening to real hip hop like Gay Rock.
Tribe Called Quests.
Shout out to Mike McDaniels, the not white guy. I hope to see you in San Francisco again as an assistant job, working to get the Niners another compensatory diversity hire pick.
Maybe he played Little Brother so much he would learn how to run that off.
He listens to the Tribe Called Quest.
He doesn't know what it means to be black, though, because he's not white. Danny Dimes looks like he has rejuvenated his career by moving to the white Mecca, Indianapolis.
Yeah, we'll see. Let's let that keep it continue.
No.
There's a lot of black people in Indianapolis.
Even white people are good at basketball there. That's a white Mecca.
But it's a lot of black
people. Taking advantage of your Super Bowl winning offensive coordinator. That's what he's taking advantage of.
Anthony Richardson, he can't read a blitz.
I'm starting to think the boy can't read, period.
Probably can't read. His jeans are too skinny. He wants to be a young thug. That's his problem.
Shout out to the Colts for putting it on the Dolphins and helping us get that not white guy fired. The Steelers eked one out against the Jets, 34-32. Aaron Rodgers getting to play against his old team and get a little bit of payback.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers needs to keep playing against Green Bay and the Jets. If he play against them every week, they might win a Super Bowl. I still think they can only win 8 games. Mike Tomlin's first losing season. Like I said, some people played some real shitty teams this week, Jared. I was more impressed with the Jets than I was impressed with the Steelers.
Bro, I was shocked that Justin Fields actually made until the last play of the game, made some right plays. Then actually somebody screwed up before that. It wasn't his fault.
Shout out to Justin Fields for making white quarterback plays.
Yeah, but no, he did miss on that throw to Wilson.
All right. Well, shout out to the Steelers. Pittsburgh holding down with the old man that is refusing to say goodbye. The Panthers fell to the Jaguars 26-10. Is this the year that the Jaguars put it all together?
No. The Panthers were terrible. And I'm so disappointed in Bryce
Young.
I'm so disappointed because he ended the year on a high note. It was like, okay, he's turning a corner. He's starting to get coverages and read certain sides. He ended the year on a bright note. I mean, we got the whole season ahead of us, but he went back to making dumb plays again. You see that dumb fumble he did, trying to go on head first instead of sliding? That's a play. You 5'7", 170 pounds, going head first, trying to gain a yard.
He has a lot of heart.
How did Travis Hunter do though?
Maybe he helped the team by smiling a lot with that cool smile.
He distracted them.
That big Kool-Aid, wide, hello, yes sir, boss smile.
Well, Travis Hunter had 6 receptions for 33 yards. So it's not a terrible start to the season, but a start. The Cardinals, Pedro, your hometown team, and their midget quarterback defeated the Saints in New Orleans 20-13.
Man, he made a lot of midget plays today. I was like, oh my God, well, they need to get a real quarterback. Then he redeemed himself with that nice throw at the end to Marvin Harris. I mean, he dropped a dime. I was like, that's exactly how you should be throwing it. To the sideline, over his shoulder.
Like I said, there's a lot of people playing against terrible teams. Yeah. The good teams all played each other this week.
The Saints are on a downward trajectory and a downward spiral. Is there any way out for them?
They have like the worst salary cap. Hell, for the next few years. There's no up for them for at least 5 years.
The Giants and Jackson Dart were exposed for being perhaps frauds.
Did Jackson Dart play?
No.
I thought Jackson Dart was going to start the way they was hyping him up.
Yeah, he probably should have.
Russell Wilson still ain't got it, as Sierra has sucked all his lifeblood of being a good player away as they fell 21-6 to the Commanders.
He's just old. He can't do Russell Wilson things anymore like he used to. He can't get to the spot. He's also a midget. People don't realize that. He can't see around it, so he can't get to the hole when he's moving his feet, shuffling his feet real fast, get to the hole, throw the balls to the flat, or underneath he can't see. So all that stuff was getting batted down at the line of scrimmage. You got to put in the kid. It's time for the kid. Jackson Dart, you know what you got with Russell Wilson. By week 4, Jackson Dart will be playing after week 4.
Mm-hmm. Russell Wilson was 17 for 37 for 168 yards. Good God.
Yeah, some Sam Darnold numbers.
Deebo Samuels looked good, and it looks like DC will be contending with the Eagles for that number 1 spot in the NFC East. The Falcons fall at home to the Buccaneers.
This is the one I really hate.
And their quarterback, who happens to be, what is their quarterback's name again? The Buccaneers quarterback. Baker Mayfield. Pedro, what is Baker Mayfield?
He had 150 yards and 3 touchdowns. Those are fraudulent numbers.
Keep taking it. Keep going to playoffs and winning games.
I think all 3 touchdowns. Did he throw a post? Slant on post on all 3 touchdowns. But anyways, Michael Penix had a chance to win that game. And I didn't see the other one, Aaron. There was another drop. I forgot who it was, and I'm like, dang, y'all not helping out Big Penix energy at all.
I need Michael Penix to ball, but I need the Falcons to lose every game. Because the Rams have the Falcons pick this year.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
Michael Penix was
they number one pick.
27 to 42 for 298 yards and a touchdown. He looked pretty good and got the ball to 5 different receivers. So
the problem, it wasn't when you see 42, Jared. What's the description? What's the description? What's the difference? All the passes he missed. It was not his fault. He should have been 20. He should have been 30. He should have had 30-something completions. There was a lot of wide receiver error.
Yeah. Well, Michael Big Penix Energy is ready to take over the league. Let's go. Black quarterback saving football. That's what we're going to start talking about. The Bengals eked one out against the Browns. Pedro, your other hometown team in Cleveland. Joe Burrow got me 8 points in my fantasy league. And
Cincinnati nowhere near Cleveland. Cincinnati, one's on goddamn Lake Erie and the other's in a very southern part of the state.
I said his other hometown team, the Cleveland Browns.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Cincinnati. My fault.
Man, it's just Flacco, Waka Flocka, looking good. He'll give you 2 quarters. And he'll give you 2 quarters.
That's good for your eighth guy off the bench in basketball to give you 2 quarters.
But no,
your starting quarterback only give you 2 quarters.
Aaron, am I lying? This is how did they win the Super Bowl because Waka Flocka will give you the 4th quarter or the 1st quarter. When he played for the Ravens, he gave you the 1st quarter or the 4th quarter.
Well,
anything in between.
That Super Bowl, he gave him the 1st and 4th. He was horrible in the 2nd and 3rd.
The championship game. Remember the championship game? That was the best I've ever seen Waka Flocka play. Against there was the Patriots, right? That was a Patriots.
Yeah. And he won a title too, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That year they beat San Francisco in the Super Bowl. That was the best game I've seen him play. He'll give you 1 or 2 quarters.
That was my boy Cap was out there doing it.
Technically, most quarterbacks, that's how it is. They give you, when you get hot, 1 quarter. And that's Joe Flacco. Then when you get bad Joe Flacco, you get bad Joe Flacco.
Because of Waka Flacco, Russell Wilson became the 2nd black quarterback to ever win a Super Bowl.
I forgot about that. Yes. Waka.
Did Joe Burrow look any good?
No, he didn't play that well. You can't play good when you don't have a pocket. Myles Garrett was pushing the whole damn offensive line in the backfield. I don't think they even did anything in the second half. It was Waka Flocka just handing the game to Cincinnati, who has absolutely no defense.
I told you, Jared, a lot of shitty teams play. Look at this.
Yeah, it's really crap.
Jamar Chase had 2 catches for 26 yards. And Joe Burrow had 113 yards passing on 14 to 23 with 1 touchdown.
How many sacks I think Joe Burrow got sacked.
Yeah, he was loud. He sacked 3 times today. So yeah. Well, hopefully we get Shedeur Sanders in there, and he'll turn that team around.
No, he's not. He's not going to go in. He's going to chase. Daniels will be in. Week 3 or 4.
You mean Dylan Gabriel?
Yeah, he'll put Dylan Gabriel. My bad. Dylan Gabriel will be in. He'll be in.
Yeah. Sanders will be in by week 8 or 9.
Well, the Raiders are back into their winning ways, exercising the demons of 2001, the snow game, where there apparently wasn't a real fumble, even though it was a real fumble, by beating the Patriots in New England 20-13.
That's Negro Smith, the veteran quarterback, against a rookie quarterback.
Drake May's a second-year player, but he is pretty trash.
Yeah, they overhyping him. They over Mike Vrabel. They overhyping him. They overhyping that squad. They lost.
They overhyping Daniels. I thought Daniels would do better with Drake May, but it seems like.
Did we ever tell you? Josh Daniels is not a leader of men, and he's not even that good of a coordinator.
Wait, is Josh Daniels the offensive coordinator?
Yes, he's back there. He's back there running a stale-ass offense without Tom Brady, and he's not going to get another job because of it. Mike Vrabel is back in a new yet familiar place. And it's not because it's at Foxborough where he played. It's because he's back to a team that has a decent defense with no offensive abilities.
That's the way he seems to like it.
He likes it. He's like, I want a good defense. I'm like Jeff Fisher. I'm just hoping you give me a Hall of Fame quarterback at some point that will do all the other work for me. The Lions came out guns a-blazing, and due to a couple simple mistakes, fell, unfortunately, to the Packers in Green Bay, 27-13. Is this just the case of the yips and the nerves getting to them, or are the Lions in trouble?
I think the Lions in trouble.
They don't have the razzmatazz. They don't have the personnel.
Nope.
Man, Campbell can't do all of that.
They do not.
So you got the perfect balance of creativity, defensive.
The creativity kept a lot of teams off balance. Also,
yeah, they don't look the same. It's like he can make. Jared Goff can make throws. He's going to make the simple throws and the easy stuff. But when it comes to crossing a wide receiver up under to get another wide receiver under and all that kind of things, all that stuff that they were doing, that's gone. He's not going to give you. Jared Goff's not going to give you a big play.
Yeah. Now Jared Goff is not the guy who's gonna improvise and put it on his shoulders and say, "I got this, guys. It's crunch time. We just got to keep going." He's not that guy. We've seen him. He needs hand holding and very specific instructions for very elaborate schemes. So we're not even so elaborate, but just advantageous schemes for him to be able to run. And if you cut off his microphone to his coach right before the snap, 15 seconds before the snap, he might be in trouble. Or if he ain't got that coach no more, he might be in trouble. So the glaring thing is that the Lions only had 46 rushing yards, so that makes me wonder: our team's going to start loading the box and testing this passing game and force them to win the game.
That's what they look like they're going to do.
Put it all on Jared Goff and see if he can turn into something that he's not. Shout out to Jordan Love for doing just enough to beat the team and everyone else. Yeah, Micah Parsons. Hey, Micah Parsons on a new team, wearing the number 1. This is great. It's I don't know what to do. It's annoying. It's frustrating. Jerry Jones is a terrible human being, by the way, and he ain't shit. So it is what it is. The final game of the evening, or the last couple games, the Rams eked one out against the Texans in LA, 14-9. Is C.J. Stroud still a Hall of Famer?
That's a good question for Pedro. He needs an offensive coach.
Yeah, he's kind of getting ripped off.
We need DeMeco Ryans to get fired so he can go back to the Niners and get him another compensatory diversity hire pick.
Just put it this way: he didn't do anything to like, oh, that's the reason why y'all lost. No,
he did nothing to win it.
He did nothing to win it. But how are you supposed to win it when your offensive tackle is
the whole offensive line sucked?
Every time it just kind of like what happened to Joe Burrow.
The first team offensive line sucked. Then they started getting hurt, so it was sucking more.
The Texans got some explaining to do as their offense is looking really. It's not looking good with the injuries from last year. People still not fully back. C.J. Stroud seeming to, be struggling a little bit. Maybe it was the weapons. Maybe it's just, maybe it's DeMeco Ryans needing to get fired so we can go back and get the Niners a diversity hire compensatory pick for being an assistant there again. All right.
They got Robert Saleh now, so he ain't going back there.
Oh no, they'll bring him back to work with Robert Saleh, be quality control coach, and then
you can't go from a head coach to a defensive coordinator. You can't go from a head coach to fucking under another.
The Niners will sign him as a co-defensive coordinator, and then you'll see what happens. The Ravens decided to shit the bed in Buffalo by losing a double-digit lead with less than 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. On Sunday Night Football. Is this good news for the Bills or bad news for AG3? Because now Chris Collinsworth is really going to be jock riding.
It's going to be sack riding. That's bad news for AG3 because they're going to sack riding like crazy. And I don't even dislike Josh Allen, but the sack riding is ridiculous.
He is marrying a doctor.
What was Derrick Henry doing trying to stiff arm behind the line of scrimmage? You're just trying to run out the clock, and he's trying to throw a stiff arm. It's like, no, you put 2 hands on the ball and just go ahead and try to truck somebody or go down.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate series of events there with Derrick Henry. The Ravens' offense looked pretty potent, though, overall, until they started kind of going into that shell and trying to just ease the game up and then decided to turn it over. But are the Ravens for real?
No, they'll lose in the playoffs.
Come on.
Patrick Mahomes.
They have a lot of talent. You see the Ravens basically can score or get those wide open spaces with all that speed. They have offensive speed. They might have to do something about the secondary, but if problem is, you got to discipline that. It's just like we just seen Henry just lose focus. It seems like they lose focus at the pivotal points. But it's always somebody on that team that screws up.
The Vikings are playing the Bears in Chicago on Monday Night Football. What's one thing you're looking out for in that game?
Just seeing how Caleb Williams look. Seeing how the other quarterback, the second-year quarterbacks.
J.J. McCarthy.
Yeah, I want to see how the rookies look. It should be a low-scoring 13-10 game.
Yeah, I'd like to see how Caleb Williams looks with Ben Johnson, and is it going to be a free-flowing offense?
Test, though. This is the guy that you'll get different looks. He'll sell out a play to make you think it's something else. He'll have a safety playing that's cover 3 lined up on a fucking outside receiver and then try to drop the cover 3. This is going to be a hard. Caleb Williams looked good against Brian Flores. I'll give him a lot of credit. Ben Johnson really, really made him well.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, shout out to Caleb Williams. I got you on my fantasy team as my backup quarterback with the way Joe Burrow's playing. I might need to put you in soon.
I hope not.
The 49ers, through sheer luck and being a piece of shit-ass organization, somehow snuck one out against Seattle in the final moments. Sam Darnold went full Sam Darnold after Seattle decided to blow the game because their DBs have never played baseball and they can't judge the trajectory of a ball through the air.
No, that had nothing to do with the Jerry. That dude just went in and snatched it.
That nigga was falling backwards when he jumped. He jumped backwards.
When you play baseball, you ain't got nobody. It's just you catching that ball. You ain't going.
Did you see Ricky Pershaw's 50-yard catch that shouldn't have been caught?
Oh no! Those dudes are trash, Jared. That ain't got nothing to do with them playing baseball. They trash. That's what they got to do with. They trash, man.
I will tell you when you.
They trash. Darryl Green ain't never played no baseball. Eric Allen ain't never played no baseball. These fools just trash, Jared.
Sometimes I bet you $5 if they played baseball growing up.
They trash, Jared. These fools are trash, man. That's what it is. That's what it is. Baseball, unless Yasuo Puig is your teammate, you ain't never got to fight somebody for a ball.
Come on. Well, I'll tell you this. Baseball, the amount of times that you get hit fly balls is way more than they practice having the ball thrown up over their head.
No.
Yes. Yes. Aaron. It's not even close.
Them judge machines.
The amount of times as a football player that you are going to practice.
Maybe you're right.
Yes, it is not even close. The amount of times in baseball that you are going to get fly balls and you got to start in a disadvantageous position. You got to start in a deep position and come in, or you just got to turn around and they're going to hit the ball and you got to track it. Tracking the ball is something that you have to learn and do in baseball. Yeah. And if you're doing it at the highest level, you're doing it a lot in practice. Yes. Not in football, because quarterbacks ain't gonna throw the ball. Quarterbacks ain't gonna throw the ball that many times in the practice, and they're not gonna throw that many times.
But they use jug machines, Jared. I've been sitting there. Trust me, I've been to my fair share. My girlfriend was the damn video girl. I was there every day to pick her up. I've been to my fair share of cow practice, sitting around, and they are jug machining. They're not court. They don't just they go through reps, Jared. The wide receivers are going through reps of catches. And the DBs, they try to work on their hands, but you're right. Baseball probably catch more, but it ain't that. They use jug machines.
He was running with Ricky Pearsall deep, and then slowed down. And Pearsall said, "I'm gonna keep running." And then he tried to jump and missed the ball, and let Pearsall catch the ball. And then the last dude in the end zone was in position and jumped backwards instead of attacking the ball. Allowed the dude to jump in front of him. Terrible. Fuck the Niners. Pedro, week 2. Tell the people, what is your stone cold lock?
Hurry up, Pedro, because I got about 5 minutes left. That's all I got left.
Yeah. Let me get Aaron off of here. Go ahead. If you got max out your credit card, max it out. Just go ahead and put it. If you got any money on your credit card, max it out. Go back up, Jared. No, that's you. You're right. I want you to pick the Rams against the Titans. Max out your stone cold lock.
Just
max your credit card out. What's the spread, Jared? You don't say? No.
No spread's out yet. They ain't gonna have it like Tuesday.
Yeah, just go ahead and max out your credit card. The one your wife told you not to use, max that out. Double it.
Pedro stone cold lock, Rams versus Titans.
Let's do a quick update on MMA fighters showing AG3 that he's dead wrong. AG3, you are dead wrong. Paulo Costa went on the Ariel Helwani show to prove that not only are MMA fighters intelligent, they are poets of violence. Here's the clip.
Once he shot on my legs, because he's gonna shoot in the very first seconds on the fight. I know that. I'm gonna block his head over here, right here, and down. Knees, back, knees.
Yes.
I'm gonna move my legs.
Yes, look at this. This is incredible. Yes.
On his head, his ugly head. I'm gonna do that and move back, dun, and the fight gonna keep him on the feet. And he gonna get exhausted. We're gonna move for the second. He gonna try again. But then he gonna be slowly, a little bit slowly. Tired.
Yes.
Not so fast.
Yes.
Like in the very first. I gonna start to hit him on his head and the body. Bam!
Look at that. Look at that speed.
Bam!
Levels. Yes. Oh, teeth. Yes. Right to the stomach, to the chest.
Horrible for fight. We're gonna want to shoot you. You know, he will never know because he knew I have knees for him. I have tips. And then look, big guy. Even he put me down, man. He will not keep me dead. I will get up as soon as my butt hit the ground. Come on.
AG3, what do you think about the poetic of chaos and carnage, Paulo Costa, describing how he would handle Khamzat Chimaev?
It don't matter, Jared. I'm just happy that he's on this. He has MMA as a way of him making a living. If not, he'll be hanging out at airports stealing women when they fly into Italy.
Oh, Jesus. Go on. He's actually Brazilian.
Same shit. He'll probably be in Italy stealing women. They didn't change my location where he's stealing the where he's part of that.
Aside from the language barrier, he was trying to speak English, not as natural language, but he was over there. What do you think about his poetry about violence right there, AG3? It was good, right?
It was good enough to keep him from human trafficking. All I could see, Jared, is that he would be a real life taking incident.
Liam Neeson would have to chop him in the throat multiple times to get him down, based upon his ability.
Yeah, he'll be that final fight.
He'll be the final boss. And Liam Neeson just keeps chopping him in the throat, and he's like, nah, dang.